By Emma Powerful. Attention of the global movement and family of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, ably led by the indefatigable liberator and prophet Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, has been drawn to the childish and fabricated lies from Nigeria's secret police, Department of State Services, DSS, accusing Godwin Emefiele, the Central Bank of Nigeria governor, CBN, of funding the great movement of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB. Now the world knows why Fulani's DSS was hell-bent on arresting Mr. Emefiele at all cost. They want to frame, arrest, and humiliate him out of CBN as they did to other Southeasterners who worked for them, thinking they were friends of the Fulani rulers of Nigeria, but they didn't know that the Fulanis keep no friends. They should also keep in mind that they want another Janjaweed to take over their Fulanization agenda and continue the subjugation of the nations and people forced into this Luciferian enclave called the Zoological Republic of Nigeria. We are waiting when DSS, out of confusion and desperation, will accuse the mask wearer, imposter president called Buhari, of funding IPOB. This divine unstoppable movement of IPOB has put the DSS and Fulani government of Nigeria in disarray. They have accused Tom, Dick, and Harry of sponsoring IPOB. We want our enemies to know that IPOB is on a divine mission, and our actions will remain mysterious to DSS until Biafra is restored. For record's sake, IPOB doesn't know the person called Godwin Emefiele. WR just know that he is the man in charge of the corrupt financial institution they call CBN. Godwin Emefiele doesn't have money to finance IPOB because IPOB is bigger than him, his government entity including the DSS making such spurious, idiotic and insulting allegation. IPOB movement is being financed and sponsored by its members scattered all over the world through our free will financial support. DSS can't claim ignorance of such sources of funding of IPOB because they have the intelligence unless they want to tell the world that they are daft. DSS as an institution has displayed yet again ignorance and stupidity by saying that Emefiele uses CBN money to sponsor IPOB. IPOB intel will soon expose DSS's secret sponsor of ISWAP, Boko Haram terrorists, and bandits in the north. Moreso, DSS should not forget that they are behind the unknown gunman activities in the southeast. The DSS director and his criminal agents should stop blackmailing IPOB because it wouldn't stop our push for UN-supervised referendum. He who lives in a glass house should not throw stones. IPOB intel is more sophisticated than DSS's, and time will tell. This latest DSS false accusation against Mr. Emefiele shows how clueless and uninformed they are about IPOB activities. DSS should stop dragging themselves into the mud and stop blackmailing IPOB, or our matters will destroy them. How can an institution like DSS turn themselves into public deception, ridicule, and lying machine? Emefiele is working for our enemies and will not have a part with IPOB. Our leader told those Southerners who work for Nigeria that they will come back in shame. The same curse is working on Emefiele now. This DSS accusation of Emefiele is the case of giving a dog a bad name so as to justify its killing. Remember, this is the same way this Fulani government through the same Fulanized DSS falsely accused former CJN, Walter Onagain from the South, Biafra, of non-existing corruption, arrested him and disgracefully fired him and replaced him with the most corrupt CJN in Nigeria's history to date, Mohammed Tanko, the Janjaweed Sharia court judge. We understand the divide and conquer tactics and the Fulanization agenda of this government. IPOB is on a divine mission, and we shall not be stopped until Biafra Nation is restored. At Views Exclusive Rights, Comrade Emma Powerful, Media and Publicity Secretary for IPOB, February 7, 2023.